If Disney and Rugrats were to meet, Quack Pack would be the result of that, because of one particular voice that made me very, very excited. I am a big fan of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I've always loved Donald's nephews, and I love Donald Duck as well. So I thought I'd check out Quack Pack. It's on Disney Plus. I thought I'd just watch the first episode because I have no recollection of this. This first episode aired in 1996. I was 4 years old, target audience, grew up watching Disney, but I don't remember it. Did it air in the UK? I feel like it probably would have done. No recollection. But it's not that bad. There are a few things about it that were not perfect, and that's mainly the voices, not the voice acting, but the voices themselves do not sound like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And I don't know why. Because the voices, the voice actors they have are fantastic, but they just don't sound like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Once you get past that, though, it's pretty great. This first episode is called The Really Mighty Ducks, and I'll read the description from IMDb without spoiling anything. And this is: Von Drake's superhero machine turns Dewey into a super smart psychokinetic Brainboy, Louie into superstrong Captain Muscle, and Huey into the really incredibly fast guy. But Donald is turned, by mistake, into supervillain the Duck of Doom. Donald as a supervillain kind of fits him well because he's a very angry individual anyway. Let's be honest, he's not the most positive, upbeat person. So it works well. And having the nephews in these different personas, it's good fun. It's a nice little Disney meets superhero story, and I feel like even as superheroes, the nephews all kind of retain their true personas. It's 20 something minutes, it's good fun, and I don't know what the themes for the rest of the episodes would be, but this one came about because Donald asked them to tidy up. And I won't say what happens as the narrative progresses, but you know, for the target audience, I think it's pretty sweet. It's pretty nice. For the more adult Disney fan, it's not the most developed or engaging. The dialogue is not the most witty or clever. It's not going to have something for everybody. But if you are a fan of the characters, I think you'll find it fun and relaxing. Directed by Toby, Shelton, written by John Behnke, Jim Peterson, and Rob Humphrey. Now, with regards to the voices, I don't know why they decided to not either find voice actors or encourage the voice actors they did get to speak like Huey, Dewey, and Louie do. It's slightly different. But Louie, I didn't know who was doing the voices for this when I watched it. And as soon as Louie opened his mouth, I thought, that's Tommy Pickles. It is the exact voice of Tommy Pickles. And it is. It's Elizabeth Daly doing the voice. But she doesn't throw her voice at all. It is just Tommy Pickles, which is quite interesting. Rugrats predates this by about 5 years, obviously an established character by that point. I'm not sure why the voice of Tommy Pickles is used for this instead of a different voice. If you weren't a fan of the Rugrats, you wouldn't know that, which I guess is fine. But I could only ever see Louie as Tommy Pickles. Jeannie, Elias voices Huey, Pamela Adlon as Dewey. We have Kath Soucie as Daisy Duck. Tony Anselmo voices Donald Duck. I think it's a pretty good voice. Bill Farmer, Jim Cummings. Bill Farmer's voice is uncredited as Pluto, of course, and yeah, Jim Cummings voices as well, although I'm not sure who because IMDb does not specify. But we do have a very strong voice cast. The animation style is really cute. I didn't think it was as old as it is. I thought it might have been early noughties. So really impressive all round. Will I watch the next episode? Probably not. If the Ducks had the classic Huey, Dewey, and Louie voices, that sounded a lot more like ducks. They do sound a lot more like Donald. That kind of almost hard to understand sound. I probably would continue watching it because that sound just makes me feel so nostalgic. But because it doesn't, I'm not going to stick with it. I'm not the target audience. But if you are, or you don't mind the voices, I think Quack Pack is a pretty good way to relax, watch an episode, appreciate the animation. I had good fun with it.